overstayed your welcome in a job, at a job, in a position, regarding your career. You know, you probably say, how do you overstay your welcome, Faith? Like, what do you mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's when you begin to feel as though you're no longer an asset. And how you begin to feel that you're no longer an asset is because that job begins to weigh on you both physically and mentally in ways that you can only understand unless you have experienced it firsthand. That job can begin to weigh down on you because it becomes a job. It's no longer fun. It's not something that you look forward to doing. Spending majority of your day, a place that you enjoy spending majority of your day at. Do they make it hard for you, my moms? If that job begins to make it hard for you to prioritize your number one job, and that is being a mother to a child or two children, that's when it begins to feel like that you are overstaying your welcome. And how do you change that? How do you change that circumstance, that situation? Sometimes it's not, you know, in many instances it's hard, or people believe that it's impossible to find another great job. You know, the economy, it definitely has a huge weight in that thought, in that thinking. However, a strong mind, a determined mind, a mind of someone that knows their value, knows their worth, knows how much of an asset they are to any establishment, are more than likely able to overcome that thinking. Unfortunately, not many. But how can we change that? How can we begin to be somebody that realizes our worth and realize when we are overstaying a welcome, and when a career or a job is no longer serving you? One, you have to be willing to pay attention. Two, you also have to be willing to be accountable for your actions within that job, and could be the cause for the reason you see or feel the way that you do. And what I mean by that, I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into that as well. Are you an employee that is not going, you know, that's pretty easy to work with, that's flexible, that you know, not hard to work with? You know, are you an easygoing person, or are you a combative person? Are you a person that's going to question, and not necessarily question authority, because it is good to question authority. Authority is not the end all be all. So don't get the two confused though. When I say that, what I mean by question authority is when it is very small requests from those in positions of authority, and they're acting rightfully in their position of authority when they are requesting that of you. Are you one to just have an attitude about it? You know how you become, you grunt about something when you're a child. When you're younger, your mom, your dad asks you to do something. You know, you got that little undertone grunting, but you do it though, right? Even though you do it, you still grunt. You still gave an opposing stance when that request was made of you. This same behavior in that of an adult in a work environment, is that your response? Then I say to you, if you are not the individual, that causes things to not go so well in your working environment, if you are one that are doing everything that you absolutely can, you are taking care and serving in the capacity that you can, but things are just not working or panning out in the way that you would hope. You're not receiving the pay that you request. You're not receiving visibility, the acknowledgement of how much of an asset that you are for that company. If you are not feeling that, then you too could be dealing with overstaying the welcome of a job. But what are you going to do about that? Are you going to sit back? Are you going to complain? Are you going to continue to be a problem in that place? Or are you going to change? One, decide to do a self-inventory, see what it is that you could do differently, while also changing, if it is necessary, changing your environment while doing the work to be able to be put in a position elsewhere to achieve the success that you see, that you desire. Because a lot of times it's people, us as employees, it's just, we do desire it. And that's anybody. If you're working somewhere for so long, the desire comes for more. You want more, right? Anywhere, anybody that is, in a position, everybody's looking to grow. Everybody's looking to evolve, right? But we have to be willing to do the necessary work to be able to be seen as an asset before we can demand that a value placement of an asset. So it's a give and take for sure. It's a give and take for sure. But the main topic, the main subject, the main thought on my mind, Leon Thomas had me thinking, breaking point, not only dealing in relationships, not only in personal relationships, but also in careers, in jobs, in your working environment. You can also feel, you are reaching a breaking point. And so I say to you, if you are working, if you're feeling that, I'm not getting anywhere, I challenge you to ask yourself, what is it that you could do differently? Could you change your approach? Or has all else failed, and is it time for you to close that chapter? But we have to be willing to do that is which necessary to achieve those things that we want. Yes, so it is, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful opportunity, it's a beautiful chance to be great, and I hope that you decide to do and be just that. I know you are in me. Spend my good time earning it. Don't want it wrinkled. Boy, let's play. You can get it how you want it. Tell me and I want it, 'cause I want it bad as you. Just request it. Damn, I know you're mine. You know it too. Fine, I might be wrong, but I don't care. I make honesty and I make it where you let more. I know you bugging me. I know you. Me trying not to wrinkle my shirt up. Spend my good time earning it. Don't want it wrinkled.
One moment.
Okay. Okay, can I get a medium hot latte?
Medium hot latte, anything in there?
Yeah, can you make it with oat milk?
Yeah.
And let me add caramel and vanilla.
Yeah.
With a butter rum muffin.
Was that warmed up?
Yes, please.
Man, it didn't mark that on my computer. Let me make sure we have them.
Okay.
So sounds we just run out of the butter rum.
Okay.
We got blueberry and we got orange cranberry.
Okay, let me do the orange cranberry.
Yeah, and you didn't want that warmed up?
Yes.
Alright. 10, that was all clear.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, we'll see it going down.
Okay. Tell me what you need to find. Tell me now. Tell me what you need to find.
Yeah, I was going to use the new hot latte and the orange cranberry.
Yeah.
$10.94.
Okay.
Do you have a phone number with us?
I don't. I need to add one. Does it cost?
No, but you're going to have to do it through the app.
Gotcha.
So if you download the CC's app, you can do it from there.
Perfect.
Free and start earning points every time you get with us.
Will do. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Do you want a copy of your receipt?
Oh, yeah, I'll take one.